shit. Here we go again.
That is what CJ will say when he sees the video, and this
You just a liability, CJ.
is what the people will say who paid up for his signal group. Yo, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we will continue the Champions League where we look for the most not worst but the best trader for February. Now today we are going to take a look at CJ BankRoll signals for February as well, as he been nominated at this also. But before I get started, I just want to thank today's sponsor, which is a gentleman which is an IB for XNES. So if you are looking for a regulated broker, XNES is available. You can trade on weekends, which I would believe is crypto. They've got very low spreads, fast withdrawals, accounts are free to open. They're the only broker who offer scholarships to UCT plus since you can trade on weekends, like I said before. I will leave a link in the comments in the description box below. So if you are looking for a reputable broker, I will just check XNES out, and I will inform the gentleman who is the IB to answer any questions that we might potentially have in the comment section below. Now most of you obviously know CJ BankRoll. He is a trader, and if we go through the Instagram, we can see here nice blue screens, and then some sexy photos there of himself, and that's about it. It's the usual that we normally see with these traders as well. Now let's start with the signals. We're going to go through the NASDAQ signals as it was nominated for the for the Champions League that I will announce on Sunday. So just make sure you guys watch out for a video that I'll be dropping on Sunday to select the winner there as well. Now let's go straight to the beginning, right? So we're gonna go straight to the first one. So let me just go back very quickly. There we go. Here we go. So I'm not using the mouse, I'm using the mouse pad because, as you can see, I'm not sitting in my own house at the moment, right? So let's get started with these signals. The first signal that was sent was on the 1st of February, just after 10. It was a sell on the NASDAQ. So we do take the TP for Evertrade because but NASDAQ 100 Black Bull broker, the prices are exactly the same as Evertrade as well. Now we can see this was the first trade where the TP had hit over here, and the entry point is visible if we go through the entry I got using the signal or the screenshot that he had posted. That's why I got the entry point for that. And as you can see, if there's one thing that you'll realize throughout the video, there's very short moves from where the price is to where the TP is, right? So he kind of doesn't use TP1, TP2, TP3. This is more like just the TP1. Also, if you look at the signals, there's no stop loss, right? There's no entry price. So depending on what time you enter the signal, that will kind of give you an indication of where you are. You could potentially have entered the signal there, you could have entered there. By the time he says TP hit, you might have just got into the trade, right? Then we move on to the next signal that was sent. So he was trading the NFP. You can clearly see here, based off these reactions, things didn't go as anticipated, so I'm not gonna go through that. Then on the 2nd of Feb, sorry about that guys, there was another sell on the NASDAQ just after 5. One thing I can say about this gentleman is very consistent with the time that he trades the same time, one signal every day. That's some very good discipline that we have right there. Unfortunately, the signal did not go as anticipated, and we can see he did ask to close the trade just before 6, so that is why I moved it till there. And this is one of the reasons why I say it's very important that you do trade with a stop loss. You'll see exactly why I say so also. The next signal was sent on the 5th of February, which is what we are gonna go and take a look at very quickly. The signal was sent also, if you can see the time, just after 5. That was sent at just after 5. You can see there's 17,661. If you look at the price there, 17, sorry, I think I might have selected a different price here. 17,661. Let me just go in there. 17,661. You can also see that there is a lot of different prices for these blue screens that are hit. There you've got 17,661, then you've got 16.4, then you've got So you can see here another short move to the downside. You look at the TP, 17.16. Let me just go back over here. 17.16. So these moves are relatively very short, and I do feel like it's a TP1 kind of thing without a TP1 kind of thing, if that makes any sense, right? But so far I would say if you look at the amount of TPs that hit, it is a lot of TPs that does hit, right? But if you look at the stop losses, some of it does go into a FT drawdown, which I would assume covers about 3 to 4 signals as some of the stop losses though. So let's continue on the 6th of February, which was here. There you can see again after 5, you can see there, you'll see the price now, that short move over there, TP at hit, and there we go, 17,640, 17,640, and then the TP was 17,580. Let me just do this, 17,580. There you can see 17,580. Let's continue quickly. So as we go along, we can see over here the next signal that was sent was on the 7th at just after 7. You can see why I say is very consistent with the time and the symbol that is getting traded. However, it does trade the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones on the same day, so it's actually 2 signals. Here we've got the 7th at just after the 5 as well. You can see there 17,746, and you'll see that price over there, 17,746, TP at 17,790, which we have there as well. And you can see once again a very short move to the upside, but the TP had hit. He's the first person based off TPs that had hit who has actually scored a hat trick in a positive way and not the other way around, right? And then the next signal also on the 8th of Feb that we are going to take a look at, which is here. The signal was sent there. It was closed early. There you can see. You'll see now. It says let's close all our positions on the NASDAQ at 2142, which was either there. Sorry, but was there, or what was when it was in a little bit of a drawdown over there as well, right? Nevertheless, it was closed very early. Here you can also see that let's close this position. So this was also not a good looking trade over here. There you can see this trade. This is what I was talking about. Here we've got a massive drawdown to the upside. That trade was closed out over there. The next one, it was on the 12th of February, which we are going to go and look at very quickly, which is this year. So we can see that just after 5. Let me just, there we go, just after 5, and again the price 18,026, 18,029. I might have selected this one there, 75, because there's so many, but in any case. And then the TP was at 18,090, and you can see it was basically this move to the upside. TP had hit, right? So if you post results like this, and you might say that you had 5 or 10 TPs that hit, right? So it might look very good on the surface. However, you'll see that the amount of pips is not that much, unless again if you got a big account and you like to catch these short moves, then you'll make a lot of money, as you can see with what he's posting on his blue screens. Next, we had another sell on the NASDAQ on the 13th of Feb. We can see over here. So we can see the 13th of Feb. There we go. Just after 5. Just after 5 over there. Actually, it was sent somewhere here. Trade was in a drawdown. It was asked to close early there once again. On the 14th, there was another sell on the NASDAQ, which we are going to go take a look at there. TP had hit 17,805, and we're going to see there 17,805. I took that one there. The TP was at 17,740 and 17,740, and you can see there another short move to the downside for the TP. Sorry, for the TP to hit. Then on the 15th again there was another sell, which we can see over there that was closed early. You can see there, let's close our positions on the NASDAQ, so that didn't go as anticipated. This also didn't go as anticipated, which was the one thereafter. Sell the NASDAQ to avoid taking more losses. Let's close the position Again, this position was closed at 6, so there, somewhere around there. Again, the drawdown, and then the next signal was also a loss, which was a buy on the NASDAQ on the 19th, which we can see over here. This was the biggest loss that was taken over here, and that gives him a trick now, and the other way around, right? But here you can see why it's important to use a stop loss, because the amount of pips that wiped out this trade here, I think covers about two TPs that had hit over there, right? And then we had another signal which was also a loss, which is now 4 losses in a row. But again, the overall TP, again, you know, if you look at TP's hit and you look at SL's hit, I think you would have still come out profitable on the other side. That's just my own opinion. You guys know that you're entitled to have your opinion, because I believe in free speech. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on that as well. So on the 21st of Feb, there we go. This was a signal that was sent just after 5, and you can see over here that TP had hit. Again, price 17,515, 17,515. TP was at 17,460, and this price also just moved to the downside for that TP to had hit over there. So far it was looking good. And then this was also a trade that was closed early, which was the one thereafter. For send the 22nd by the NASDAQ, absolutely beautiful, with more than 40 points in profit. Move your stop loss to break even, and that is exactly what had happened, and all positions should be closed now. A target had hit, so that TP had hit also at 17,970, if I am correct. There we go, 17,970. You can see there, short move to the upside, and the price over there is, am I correct, 17,917. 17, sorry about that, 17,917. Again, you can see the buy was very short from there till there. Let's continue. And then on the 23rd, just after 5, there was a buy on the NASDAQ. There we go. That trade didn't go as anticipated. You can see there. Let's close. This was a BE trade, I believe, on the 26th over here. Yeah, so this trade went beautiful. And then it was to enter stop loss at entry to make the trade risk free. The market pulled back and then got stopped out at break even. And then on the 27th, there was a sell on the NASDAQ where the TP had hit as well. This one was probably one of the bigger TPs that had hit. And if you go into that trade, you'll see there. Let me just go back. I don't know why this thing is acting out. Okay, 18,002 with a let me just close this. 18,222 TP at 17,930, which is exactly what we have there. 17,930, take profit 18,001 for the entry price, right? So 28, there was another buy. So I'm so used to using a mouse. Sorry, a sell on the NASDAQ on the 28th, which we are gonna go and take a look at very quickly. Here we go. So that trade didn't go exactly as anticipated. You can see there. Sorry about that. And then the 29th, there was a buy. Excuse me. There was a buy that was also closed out early because it had some drawdown in there, right? You'll see here. Let's close our positions on the NASDAQ, and that basically concluded, and this was from March, which also TP had hit in March, right? Yeah, so my overall conclusion is that this is just, remember, it's got two groups, one for the Dow Jones, one for the NASDAQ, where the bias on the directions is most of the time it's the same, right? However, I would say that you would have probably come out making some money out of these trades because they were managed quite well. However, a very good, strong suggestion would be to use a stop loss. I know people don't like to use stop losses here in our country, but I think that would help any beginner trader make a much better trading decision as well. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for your time. And as always, cheers for years.